Here's the former Sooner Austin Seibert to get this one started. And off we go from New Era Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I'll just take a look at, make sure that they're stuck, because I did make changes during the thing there. I just want to make sure everybody's in the right spots. Just one guy, okay. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're doing a countdown, dude. I didn't do anything, but they're counting down. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna tell me. Who's this? I don't know that number. I'm not picking it up.
There we go. Back man. 120. Ram. Watch the slant. Check. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
Oh, come on! Niggas just missed him all over the fucking place! Oh my god!
10.
He went through all my guys.
Jordan Howard
Didn't even get touched in that hole.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Let me hit my recording on this shit. Oh, I am recording already. Oh, never mind.
How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for because you spend all week saying.
And I was right. I mean, that play was blown up.
You don't want to get run past, and they have both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running essentially.
One play and he hits pay dirt.
That's why I nuked this shit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Why not? They can't get hurt, right? Shit.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check 13.
From the gun, Mayfield. A battle for
No, you wasn't. No, you weren't. That wasn't you that made that, motherfucker. That wasn't you.
Back to the 20-yard line.
Yo, I was right there. Get the fuck out of here.
A touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, much better.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. I don't even know why this team is here. 44 to Mike. 5'9". Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wentz. And that is incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception.
I was pissed when they didn't go for it on that 4th down. That, you know, they should have went for it.
And he'll get it up to
They changed their mind. It was 4th and 2. They could have gone for it, but they missed the field goal and shit after that.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, we got Mike, number 80 weapon. 53. Here we go. Watch out.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
Bullshit.
Check out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Mayfield to throw it. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn it!
Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And as a defender, if you're going with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but have 2 in the 1st quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Undercross.
My guy's going position before he even gets there.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go, back. Waiting. All day. Check nine. Outside, solid.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz.
Yeah, safety.
And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets? A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
The Browns drive about to get started, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, 3rd down here. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check. Lucky.
Now Mayfield. Able to find Harris, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Tight down. There you go.
Here's Hilliard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down now.
Oh, my God.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On the give, running right is Howard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 180. Let's win. Let's get it.
They'll try to run for it with Howard.
Oh, come on. Come on, piece of shit bastard.
A 3rd down gain of 3
Perfect
yards.
defense. He just
Just about
guard
every
here.
coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Let the time run out.
So that'll back him up 5.
We got this.
Probably.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Running with Howard. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
2 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still.
Way.
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
20. Let's fight 7. 44. Mike, 44. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come again. Friend. Slam.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
What's the matter, Hotelito? You seem like a Hotelito.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
44, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 44, Mike, 44. Hey. Man, 5-7. Down the man inside, down the man. All day, just like that. Whip.
Now Wentz on third down. This is caught by Jackson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Joe Schobert came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
44. Hey, let's go. 44. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 44's the Mike. Check. Rip. Check 31.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Fighting through pressure.
Look at this motherfucker.
And an alley to run. I
don't fucking believe this shit. Oh my God.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided to pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Wentz now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Mike 51. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. 57. Give me that ball, defense. 51 the Mike, boy, 51. Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. 46 down, man, 5-4.
Are we in trouble there, buddy? We are in so much
They just
trouble.
do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. It's caught by Aguilar. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the kick by Elliott is is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because...
Yeah, baby, you know it's got to catch him. Not going to catch him.
Right. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 74 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Regular. Check 15. Check 15.
Hunt going to run for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
So you got to call somebody? Okay.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract
Oh, man, I
time.
wanted to fucking hit, Joe.
They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that
down.
one through.
Let's bring him down nice and easy so you don't get hurt.
Super tough.
Everybody's all right? Everybody's okay? Good.
Sunday. Go. 44, Mike, 44. Watch the sled. 44 to Mike, 44 to Mike. Check. Come on, boy.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return. Oh,
nice.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able to drop it that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Move. Everyone got four down. Kill.
Solid. All right. I'll take that.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
2 more sausages today.
Here we go. Waiting. Kill. Mike, 51. Go. Oh, you got deep? Check the backer.
On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to go for a big play.
Oh, golly. Can he ever? Oh, my God. Dude, you got to switch. They switch. They don't even switch off no more. You know the ball was passed. Yeah, he's following that dick.
Yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Let's see what you got. Kill. Slam.
On first and goal, Howard. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Six guard. Watch the twitch.
They'll try again with Howard.
Nice.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Go. Waiting.
Wentz now on third and goal. And
He held on.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league...
Oh, shit! Oh, my God, Ed, you can't wait like that.
Fletcher Cox.
Oh, my God.
Trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They run right side with Hunt. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
No!
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And again, it's Mayfield.
Oh, come on.
To connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
3 bud. He's coming. We got double up. King.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
It's just me and you. He's checking. Crash. Hey, switch gears. Shift. Point it right.
Mayfield with it once more. He gets it complete to Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. A 9-yard touchdown there, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Again, it's Howard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Let's get it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mike, 44. Coming.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They go with Howard again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh,
Wentz.
wow.
They'll set up the screen to
Come
Howard.
on.
And he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard. He's on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly controlled right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really...
No, my own guy holding me up, dog. I don't believe that bullshit. Oh my God!
Plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Golly, are you kidding me?
Drive, but that one incomplete.
Damn.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Regular. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Mayfield. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. They went right back to him there, figuring one big play deserves another. You think maybe he called for it and said, hey, give me the ball again?
I think a lot of people operate under the whole idea of if they haven't stopped it, go until they do. You go right back at a guy because maybe his confidence might not be as high. In this case, he responded well.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Run. Hey, high 7.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to let it fly.
I thought my guy took that ball, man. I was like, yeah, I got a touchdown from this motherfucker.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Brings up 3rd down.
I think I'm going to make some fried rice. I used to make that all the time, man. That's easy to make, too.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
All right, Duck. Later, man.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep...